America's a fucked up place to be able to create a system where a person like him is able to be successful in that way. You know what I mean? Like, could he have done that here in Canada? You know, like, I feel like
Jim
America's
Patterson's a billionaire, but like, not to that level though. Yeah. I don't think he's like, 'cause Jim Pattison is like, he's like, oh, I have like $10 billion, and then Jeff Bezos is like, I have $200 billion.
Yeah,
that's a big difference.
A psychopath. Yeah,
that's a huge difference.
I actually, it was twisted. I was looking out the window today and saw a delivery. And the guy opened the door, sliding door open, and then it was just like filled with Amazon packages. I was like, what a fucking sad world we live in.
Man,
like,
people
this
love
is
Amazon.
Yeah, even people that you think are political are like buying that shit all the time. And you're just like, I understand you're just a hypocrite in this land. Like, living in a capitalist society, you're going to be a hypocrite no matter what. But it's weird that people who are actively like political would order anything from Amazon. I think personally.
Yeah, because we know how bad it is.
Yeah, like, it's like one of the biggest ones. I know you have to pick your battles, blah blah blah, but that's like one of the main ones that's like I could easily not do that.
Yeah, and it's so robotic and like soulless. Like, it's just like it's like we know that Amazon is just like a giant hive distribution center where people aren't paid. Like, people are completely exploited.
Exactly.
And then we commend Jeff Bezos.
We just click a couple buttons and we're like, easy. Oh, it got here tomorrow. And it's like,
and we think Jeff Bezos is a genius. Yeah. Like, we think he's an.
Does anyone think he's a genius? He's just
people love Jeff Bezos, man. You go on social media and people are like defending him. People defend Jeff Bezos all the time. Like,
no, what's funny? Do you remember?
He's earned it, right? He's earned that money in their minds.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that whole fucking facade is such bullshit. Because it's like, even with Elon Musk and stuff like that, it's like the government generally bails out these companies and gives them tons of like taxpayer money. And then they're supposed to be like, they pulled themselves up by their bootstraps and did this stuff all on their own. But it's like, no, the people paid for this person's company to exist.
And these guys are literally like James Bond villains or like TV villains. Like, they're insane.
Do you remember when AOC, basically Amazon was like shopping around their next headquarters? Do you remember this? Like, this was like 2 or 3 years ago?
No.
So they basically are like, hey, we're going to build a headquarters somewhere. And everyone, just tell us why we should come to your city to do this, because we'll give you all these jobs, blah, blah, blah. But like, and anywhere they go, it's like all the city does is give them like tax breaks and actually like gets less from them as a company, like money into the system. Yeah. And then like theoretically they're providing jobs. So it's like a win-win. But then like AOC in Queens, so basically Queens was going for it. I think it was Queens. And then AOC was just like this like hard campaign against it. And then Amazon backed off, and then there was like this huge thing because like the local like politician in that riding was just like, oh, AOC, you scared away, you're like anti-capitalism, blah blah blah. Months later, Amazon finally does come back, but they don't get all the concessions that they asked for to begin with because they fucking fought back. So then they actually have to pay taxes and blah blah blah. So it was a different situation. But yet there's like stand up to this corporate like kind of thing. There's the corporate monster basically who like walks in and just thinks they could get whatever they want because they're like the top. Nuts. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know why I went on that rant, but like fuck them. It's basically the end of that.
It's the impunity. It's like they think they can do basically whatever they want. Like there's that whole thing recently about Elon Musk, about the exposure that he basically was one of the main reasons for that Bolivian coup. Because Tesla batteries have they wanted to have those like lithium mines, or they wanted to basically destabilize Bolivia so they could exploit the lithium for their batteries. And he got called out on it on social media. He was just like, yeah, which is like, this is crazy because this is literally a plot for a Bond movie or a movie where it reveals is where like the crazy egocentric tech CEO or CEO is like, killing people in some Latin American country to destabilize it and exploit it for this shit is happening. You know what I mean? Yeah. And as people are like real life, Elon Musk is a visionary. It's like Elon Musk is a weird looking fucking dude that
some hair plug motherfucker.
Yeah, that just like pays people to do things and then is like, look at me.
Like, takes the credit and he's like, I'm a genius. Credit. What's even more funny is that it's the other people who I'm talking about like television institutions and stuff like that who actually like treat him like that on TV. We have Elon Musk or this genius, blah, blah, blah. It's like he doesn't know jack shit about anything. Like he probably knows some stuff, but like all the genius of his products is other people.
Dude, he's basically like the Kanye West of like tech mogul guys. He just says outlandish shit.
Yeah, exactly.
He says dumbass shit. He's completely egotistical, and all that shit makes him like gets him to where he is, but it's also like makes him really bad.
Yeah, that's money equals power, and power makes you crazy.
Well, it's just weird. Like it's almost like we're in a reality where like the bad guys have won. Like we're just in that weird alternate universe where it's like all these movies and shows that are like fiction about, the little guy and the underdog triumphing over the bad guy who's exploiting people for his own gain. It's like no. Like now we like are stoked. We're like that guy's a hustler. Like that guy is winning.
Exactly.
He's winning.
We are as a society, we are Rick Moranis being punched in the face.
We are Rick Moranis, and we're getting punched in the face by fucking Elon Musk.
Like Donald. Well, I don't want to say the man's name. Elon Musk walked by Rick Moranis and duffed him in the face.
Essentially,
that's
with
like
no punity.
us as society. Yeah.